Hello, how are you all doing today? Listen, so we're gonna start this off real quick with something good. I want to talk about this. You know, whenever I first ever make a video or start to make a video, my throat gets all clenched. I feel like I can't speak. So it's really, I don't know, it's one of those weird things. I don't know how else to describe it, but I will say this. We're back under the staircase. I could be a little louder this time because I have the opportunity to be able to speak freely because no one's around. Also, is this on? Now that I could confirm that this is on, I am gonna just be honest with everybody right now. This video is gonna be a little different simply because I'm in a way better mood than what I once was before. I'll be real honest with you. And I'm pretty sure you've seen it also in the beginning clips. I went to Best Buy with the help of, my brother. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was able to go to Best Buy and I was able to pick up a new tripod. I got a new tripod, and because of that, because during the last video, I don't know if you noticed it, but maybe you could tell slightly, but during the last video, you could kind of see the tripod slag, nearing the end or whatever, very little, very minute. I remember I saw it, and right when I stopped recording, literally the tripod just stopped. It just, the entire, hinge at the bottom that makes it, swivel up and down, that kind of just gave out. So because of that, I don't no longer have a tripod anymore until today. So thankfully, went to the store, Best Buy, and I was able to go ahead and get a brand new tripod. And oh my god, this thing's already way better than the last one. The last one was a cheapy little aluminum plastic one. This one's a harder metal with a plastics one. I will say this too, it is also very cold outside because earlier, this morning, a whole cold front blizzard bullshit occurred, and because of that, there's snow outside. Literally it was dry the other day and now it's snow. So I think that's something I'm gonna have to get used to when it comes to weather up here, is random events of cold. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of happy though. It looked really nice outside. It looked really sweet, and it had a whole aesthetic to it. I really did appreciate it. So now I'm in the garb of this because it's cold and I want to just try to stay warm. Thankfully, under the staircase, only when I'm in here, it does get really warm. I really appreciate it until it gets way late at night when it gets blistering cold. But thankfully, I have all this stuff right here to help me keep me, sane. Anyways, so the main thing I wanted to discuss a little bit was because the way of trying to come up with a creative idea when it comes to the whole YouTube thing. Listen, let me be real honest with everybody. When it comes to trying to create a brand new idea for this whole YouTube thing, I guarantee you it's super easy and super simple. But as of right now, I'm having some trouble. I'm not saying it's truly hard, but it is something that I'm trying to figure out. I have used other ways in order to help progress the river of thought into my mind. See, I can't speak sometimes. I have found ways in order to progress that. So one thing I have started doing is I've been using the Notes app for Apple. I've been using that specifically to write essays and try to just use that as a way of expression when it comes to ideas. So it's been really interesting so far. I won't lie to y'all. I've been using that since the last video of coming up with scripts and stuff, because I don't want to use that much paper here because I'm in a temporary location, and usually my walls end up, see the sticky note? See, I'm just chilling there, just chilling. See, now imagine this, but everywhere on one wall. The whole wall is just sticky notes, different colored of course, but the whole wall is just that, and it's just a bunch of notes of random bullshit. That's usually how my room ends up, is I have walls of sticky notes and papers, because that's how I live. I need to write stuff down and put it up there. So for right now, I haven't been wanting to do that much. There's a few things here, but for the most part, it's not as much as I would want it. So it's only temporary. So I'm gonna be using this little Notes app in order to try to come up with better ways for writing and putting my thoughts out. I noticed that whenever I make a little video, no matter what it is, I always come in this sense of that I have to rush my videos. I have to throw on a train and just keep on going with whatever I do. Even now, I feel I have to be rushing, and I feel the main reason why it seems very difficult for me in order to rush all my little videos is because of this. It's just because I have to sync up the audio with the camera, and it's just a whole process process. I know it seems redundant to everybody, but it is a whole process. It gets real annoying, and to me, like, here's an example. The other day, whenever I was up making the video, I noticed that during the upload, and I could replay the video and check it out. I noticed at the very end there was a few parts where I felt like, and I completely saw it, that I saw that the audio and my voice was completely out of sync. And that really destroyed me for a quick second. But I told myself, I said, it's low fidelity, it's a lo-fi, it's not supposed to be perfect, okay? We have to admire it for what it is. It's just a lo-fi channel. So because of that, I really had to think about that whole concept of, again, perfectionism, as we talked about before, and it's still something I am still struggling with. I'm hearing noises. With all that being said, I feel like I have to rush this, and eventually I will, not now because I can't, but eventually I will get a new camera that has a microphone attachment to it, because this camera, it's good, it really is, but it doesn't have the ability to have microphones attached to it. So because of that, I am instead doing this right here. It's lo-fi though. It's pretty cool. I like it. However, I will say this, that I feel like once I get able to have the point and shoot or just talk, whatever, I feel like that's when these little commentary vlogs should get more it should be more easy for me to edit and feel more comfortable editing instead of having to worry about this whole nonsense. Nonetheless, this whole little video right here, it's gonna be a nice chill lo-fi conversation just about random thoughts. This literally is, simply because I just need to get all these things out of my head right now before I mentally go insane and end up committing unalive. I feel like that's something that hasn't transferred over well when it comes to the whole YouTube with the camera thing. Also, I think I'm in frame. But anyways, the idea is this. I feel like I'm trying to rush this when I know I shouldn't. I should just relax and make a video and just be like how normally it was whenever I did the commentary videos on my on the Destiny videos, for example. Those are a peak of me being able to fully express and come up with ideas on the fly like that. Really good. However, when it comes to IRL videos like this, that's when it gets a little bit more difficult for me to handle. It's a struggle to come up with an idea, or to it's not a struggle to come up with an idea, but it's a struggle to implement the ideas I want to put into a video, because physically doing this and also getting myself mentally and physically prepared, especially now, I feel like it's just I feel like a not a crunch, but I feel like a restraining sensation in the back of my skull that is preventing me from being, I don't know how to explain it. I think it just all equates to just when the camera's on, it gets a little difficult. Now, it's not a bad thing whatsoever, let that be known, but it is something where it's I do need to work on. I need to work on the idea of I could get more comfortable. Because listen, I know for a fact, comparative to where I once was before, I am way better at communicating when it comes to a camera. But I still feel some physical sensations that are crippling whenever it comes to me being put on camera, because I feel like I have to rush this, and I shouldn't. I have a problem when it comes to rushing when making a video, and I don't like it whatsoever. I genuinely probably think the only reason why I'm like this right now is simply because I'm in a location that I'm physically foreign to. I'm not used to all this. Keep in mind, I'm trying to do the best I can with the nice little, lo-fi aesthetic of my underground little room. But when it comes to, making videos in a concise manner, back then it was simple because I had full reign and control of my location and what I want to talk about. However, because I don't have that right here, it's gonna be difficult. So I'm assuming that this will be a good opportunity to add more of an arsenal to my belt that will allow me to have good discussions, and also know in the back of my mind, know that if I really had to, I could make a video like this. I could just sit down and talk into a camera and be perfectly fine. I could have this as another arsenal into my bag of arsenal tricks. I don't know what you want to call it. making videos and having that nice skill to make these like type of videos, these nice commentary, talk to the camera straight videos, I feel like that is a good opportunity and another good thing to have in the back of your arsenal of like all the things. Like I know for a fact, if I need to make a quick commentary video, no face, just like conversation, I could do that. If I want to make a quick little gameplay video with people and friends, I could do that. If I want to make a random lo-fi commentary video where I sit around, talk, whatever, I could do that. If I want to make a random special video for a holiday or whatever, or an event, I could do that. If I want to do some other oddity of YouTube, whatever, I could do that. And this is one of those things where it's like, I need to get better at this type of communication. However, I feel like it is getting better. And I feel like this is working out as time goes on. This is fucking stupid. Listen, this is a lo-fi channel. We're supposed to be nice, relaxed, and chilled out, okay? It's literally it for this whole thing. I think this is on. That is something I do want to do in the future, is I do want to be able to have different shots and different locations and all that type of stuff too. Inspiration, there's two people actually on YouTube. Maybe you want to know, I know you know one of them for sure. He's the godfather of all, vlogs. His name is Casey Neistat. Love the guy. And then there's another one too. He's a lesser known one, but I do absolutely love him too. His name is Justin Rhodes. Absolutely love this guy. He's super perfect whenever it comes to his little channel. Such an amazing individual, and he's also very inspirational. Like, he really made me want to become a homesteader. I really did like it. However, that's a whole other different topic conversation that I need to talk about in the future. Nonetheless, I have his name linked in the description. Nonetheless, making these little like YouTube videos or whatever, or like whatever the fuck, like I really do need to get better at like relaxing, and I that's something I have to struggle with. I won't lie to y'all, because it's so hard to do that. So I'm gonna work on it later on today. I'm gonna give you an example. I like how I'm laying. This is pretty sweet. This is pretty nice. I don't know if you can see him down there. It's my dog. Love him. He's perfect. His name is Bo. If you say hi. I am very excited today though, because I know today I'm going to be doing a workout. I'm so thankful for that, because I had to stop workouts, as you can tell, for like a good while, just for like a couple. I only missed like 2 workout days, but I did stop them because I started, like, my neck started to burn, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. I have a lot of like problems, I know, but I am thankful that later on I'm going to be able to do a workout today, so I'm super thankful for that. So I'm thinking that that should help clear my mind when it comes to like this, like, mental struggles or whatever. So that should help out and be better. I'm bothering him. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, I wanted this to be a nice little short video. Nothing too hardcore, nothing too like extravagant. Literally, as you can see, I'm laying down. I love it. It's fucking sweet to lay on a bed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. However, I think it is time to end this video. I don't know what this video was really supposed to be about. It was just a rant, or not even a rant. It was just a small lo-fi discussion. It's literally it. I don't even know how I'm going to title this video. But nonetheless, that's literally it. I think that's just the best thing I could do. Title this a lo-fi like discussion. Because keep in mind, again, before I end off the video, I do want to make vlogs in the future, or not like this specifically, but like in this sense of like, they're not going to be as hardcore, because the main content that I want to put out are like my older videos I used to put out, but because I don't have any of that, I can't do that. So I am going to still implement this into the channel. I don't know what days I would do it though. Maybe on a Saturday, or maybe during the middle of the week. Let me figure that out. Nonetheless, I really do appreciate all y'all watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't think you understand how much I really do appreciate everybody. I really do mean this. Now, keep in mind, I haven't been able to read any of the comments of any of the last video. I haven't even checked out what the analytics are of the last video. So I'm gonna do that probably after all this. Nonetheless, I will say this to everyone that is watching, to everyone that is subscribing, to everyone that's commenting. I absolutely fucking love you all for that. I don't think you understand how grateful I am knowing that all you guys are like, I'm really thankful. It really is important to me. I'm really happy about that. Nonetheless, this video is going on too long enough. Thank you all again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm just thinking about this video. I don't know why. I had to stop and think for a quick second. I'm like, I had to think about this. Don't worry. Eventually, once we're out of this whole section and we'll have our own, rooms and house and whatever, we can make videos in all types of different locations. As of right now, as you can see where I'm at, I'm only here because, because, no one's here. But nonetheless, thank you all again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a ground night.